What's good, YouTube? This is your homeboy, the RagingYoshi here, with my Let's Play versus tutorial thing, duty, whatever you want to call it. Here, I'm going to just show very quickly and hopefully effectively that, just show the way that I make my Let's Play versuses. So, what I have before me is I have all the files and stuff for episode 4 of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Versus. So, I have my background. This is what I use that's what I use for my background image. I made this on Adobe Photoshop. Nothing too spectacular there. I have 2 audio files. This one belonged to my own recording. This one belonged to my good friend OMG's. And then I have 3 video files. This one being the intro, and these 2 belong to both myself and OMG WTF FTWBRB respectively. So basically, this can be broken down into several relatively easy steps. The first one is syncing your audio up. So basically, what I will do here is I will grab OMG WTF FTWBRB. I'm just going to call him OMG because there's no reason for me to say the full name. I'm going to grab his video file, and here is his complete video file for this entire recording. So what I'd have us do is we each will start our video recording first and then do a 15-second delay and then start our audio recording. You do not have to do exactly what I do. This is just the little trick that I've done since I've started making my videos and stuff that helps me sync my audio up. 9 times out of 10, the audio syncing is perfect. From time to time, you'll get a little audio issues, such as if you drop frames and stuff, or if you're not paying attention, but usually the audio is damn near perfect. So what I'll do is I'll come to about 15 seconds in. I'll go a little bit extra. So now that we're 15 seconds in, I just split the clip. Now, if you're using Sony Vegas, then you just hit the S key to do that. From there, I'll delete the beginning part, and now I have the end part, and here's Steve's audio, and let's press play and see what happens.
I am recording now.
Now, as you can hear,
Yep, you ready?
As you can hear Steve talking and stuff. Now, once I get both me and Steve's audio into the thing, talking incorrectly again. So, once me and Steve start recording, what actually happens is there'll be like a countdown. It'll go like 1, 2, 3, go, 3, 2, 1, go, something along those lines. And when we do that, that is my signal for when editing, when I try to sync up our individual audios with each other. Because that honestly is the more difficult part of this. It's like, yeah, you have to sync up the audio with the video, but then we have to sync the audios up with each other. So, let's just let the audio play for a little bit longer.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
So you heard Steve, he said go. So, since he said go, I'm going to clip the video right there. Delete this front part because that's no longer needed. This is where the video will actually start. So, for now, I'm going to turn all Steve's stuff off. And I'm also going to shrink these. Doop, doop. Just need to move them out the way. So now, at this point, I'm going to grab my own personal video file. Bam. RagingYoshi there. Now, I'm going to do the same thing I did with Stevens. About the same point. I'm going to delete the first part of the audio, the video, because that's no longer needed. Now I'm going to sync my audio up.
Jeez, I hit that latest shit.
And you get to hear me cursing right off the back, but that's okay.
Alright, good. Would you like to do the countdown to sync us up? Yep. In 3, 2, 1.
Now, for this one, for some reason I was stupid and didn't say go, but right after he says go, I know that I do start my intro, so bam. I'm going to delete all of that. And we have both of our things synced up now. So, let's unmute Steve's audio and press play.
What's good, YouTube?
Oh, I just went back. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God. What?
It's your homeboy OMG WTF
What the
LLWBRB.
hell? I used to be able to sustain notes for so long.
Yeah, choir, remember?
I
Jesus.
know, and I'm so good at
See,
it. 'Cause
okay.
I did choir.
Right there, we're very, very slightly off. It is very, very slight. I notice it. Most people probably wouldn't, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to slide the audio back just a little bit.
What's good, YouTube?
Oh, I just went back. Are you kidding me?
What the hell? I used to be able to sustain notes for so long.
Yeah, choir, remember? Jesus.
I know, and I'm so good at it. Cause I did choir all the way through high school.
Did you? I didn't do it in high school.
See,
Yeah.
right there, you can hear we sound about it sounds about right. Like I really don't notice anything super noticeable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this little bit of Steve's audio that's hanging off. And at this point, we have both of our audios synced up nicely. I'm going to keep Steve's video audio muted just because that's what I normally do. So, we have all that real quick just for my brain. There, we have our two video files at the top, our two video audios, and then our personal audios. Okay. Alright, my audio should always be on the bottom. This just keeps my brain intact. So now, what I'm going to do real quick is grab the intro, because I have like a little intro that plays with the video. Just boom, this stuff right here. So what I have this here because this shows me where I need to line all of these bad boys up because this all needs to show up right after the intro ends. And then we have our background image. Now, our background image is potentially the most important thing here. This shows where I want these two video files to be placed. So now, what needs to be done now is the videos need to be placed so that they line up correctly with where they're going to be in the background image. Now, in Sony Vegas, what you would do is this little image, this little icon right here, you click on that. Oh, okay, click on this, and this screen pops up. Now, once the screen pops up, you can play with the video all you want and move stuff around. I think this is my video, just going off the top of my head. Now, it's by keeping this on, it locks your aspect ratio, so as you drag, it'll stay in proportion, which for the most part, it's a very good idea to keep that on. Now, as you see, I've shrunk this far too small. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to carefully stretch this a little bit more. And see, now it's too big, so now this is just you're just really playing with it now just to get it to about the correct location. Oh snap, it's slightly off. Let me just make you just a wee bit bigger. And actually, if I move it just very slightly to the right, up far too much. Zoom in. And that is damn near perfect. It's a little bit off. I can see how it's off, but this isn't my actual video. I've actually already edited this video. This is just me using this for explanation purposes, but that's besides the point. So now we have that video in position. Make the other one show back up. Now we'll do the same to OMGs. Now, because like our computers record our videos differently, his doesn't quite have the same aspect ratio as mine does, and I use mine when making the background. So, if you watch this, it's very, very slightly off. What I tend to do here is from here, I'll drop the lock aspect ratio part, and I'll just very slightly and carefully move it a little bit in each direction. Nothing too noticeable. You really don't see any difference in the actual video footage. Like, it doesn't look any different than it does on my screen, because it's a very slight stretch just so that it fills up the box correctly. So that's what I do there. And so if I were to play the video from the beginning with intro and all, you get this. I'm just going to play like the first 30 seconds.
What's good, YouTube?
Oh, I just went back. Are you kidding me?
Oh god.
It's your homeboy
What?
OMG WTF LOLWBRB.
What the hell? I used to be able to sustain notes for so long.
Yeah, choir, remember? Jesus.
I know, and I was so good at it. Cause I did choir all the way through high school.
Did you? I didn't do it in high school.
Yeah, I loved it because Doe was awesome. All right,
It was cool, I just didn't like it.
Hitting start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh!
More can
Alright, so you saw what I did basically. All in all, it's pretty simple stuff. I can try to show you how I did the timer. I honestly don't remember how I did that off the top of my head. Because I do place a 25-minute timer on screen. Just gonna zoom out, make everything show up. Also, one more thing, I also clip everything at the end so that we end at least relatively close to the same spot. Unfortunately, it looks like my good friend OMG stopped his video a little early. He does that a lot, I've noticed, but you know what? I'm not gonna crucify him about it. So what I will do next is I'll right click. I'll go insert text media. Where is the text media? Oh, geez. Alright, okay, it's way over here. Good. Now that we have this over here, I'm going to delete everything from this. I'm going to take this, instead of making it a 5-second text media, I'm going to make it a 25-minute thing. Then I'm going to stretch it all the way out to 25 minutes. Gonna just put it back at the beginning. Boom. And bam. Now we have a 25-minute thing. Actually, no, you were longer than 25 minutes. What the hell? There. That should be about right. Now, what I'll then do is I go to okay, what do you do? You go to Media Effects, Time Code, Add, okay. I'm going to align vertical line to the top, middle. By doing that, we have the timer appear in the top middle of the screen. So, go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. It sounds like I'm humming the Phoenix Wright song. Okay. So what I'll actually do now is things. I'm going to click that velocity thing, drag it down to the bottom, so that now we should have a timer that's ticking down. And for some reason I can't get the numbers to quite match up, which is really weird. I'm just going to do that. Then I'm going to stretch this. This is weird. Why you don't match up? Because I should start. I don't need to hear me humming the Phoenix Wright song badly. Something didn't go right with this, but wait a minute. Duration 25 minutes, yes. Okay, well, but you get the point. This is how you make the timer. I did something slightly. It looks like I did everything correct. I must have messed something up when doing the time code and stuff. But as you see, the timer now appears on screen. It ticks down. It's not ticking down. Oh my goodness, are you serious, game? All right, are we really? Is this game really about to play this game with my emotions? Clip. All right, I really have this game playing this game with my emotions. And voila, the timer starts there.
Cause like this end of this episode. of Kingdom Hearts versus.
I hope you have enjoyed
Why am
it.
I
If you have,
singing and humming so
whatever,
much in this
comment, like, and
episode? Like, really, why am I singing and humming so much? Alright, but as you can clearly see, that's how I set the timer up. I don't know what happened where the beginning of the timer was at the end and we started someplace in the middle, but that's besides the point. Far besides the point. This is about everything I do. I do use this. Look, hey, look, thumbnail. I do use Adobe Photoshop when I make any type of images and stuff. So anything you see, the background, the level counters, those are all made in Photoshop. If you're wondering how I cut off the edges of this, use this little function right here, pan and crop, and I just played with it for a little while. Why pan and crop no work? Pan and crop, why you know? Oh, duh. Cause I have to pan and crop this side. As you can see, just play with the pan and crop just a little bit, and bam. Come over to this side. I play with this side's pan and crop, and oh, far too much, far too much. And voila. And that's about it. I can't think of anything else I haven't talked about and or need to talk about. And why are these in different locations? You know what? I'm going to deal with it for now because this isn't the actual episode. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope this has been helpful. This is my second time recording. The first time I thought I was stuttering too much and being too stupid. But you do probably need a more sophisticated editing program to do something like this. I can't really think of too many things that would do it. Because this is the only program I really know. Oh, excuse me. So, if anyone knows of any other really good editing programs they could use, do me a favor, throw this in the description for anyone who might need some help. So, you guys have yourself a really good day. Peace, peace, and deuce, deuce. See ya.